welcome back to another video. My name is Chloe and today we are packing for a very long trip. If you have followed our channel for a while, you'll know that Dan and I like to go away for our anniversary when we can. So for our 8th wedding anniversary this year, we are going to do a big mega trip, kind of like we did last year, where we're going to go to Disney World and stay in a cabin for a few nights at Fort Wilderness, and then we're going to hop on the Disney Magic and take a Disney cruise down to the Bahamas. We're going to be stopping at Lookout Key and Castaway Key and a stop in Nassau, but we don't really count that. And then we'll be heading back to Disney World for 2 more nights and staying at the Boardwalk. I am so excited for this trip, but it is a long trip and I have a lot that I need to pack. I have a lot of lounge flies, a lot of Disney bags, a lot of clothes, and a lot of just extra things that need to be packed. So I am a bit stressed. I was actually just thinking today, I don't know how we're getting all of the suitcases to the airport on Thursday. I might need to ask my parents if they'd be willing to drive us to the airport and pick us up. The downside for them is that our flight is really, really early, so my mom or dad would have to get up pretty early in the morning to drive us to the airport, which is why I was trying to avoid that. So I'm gonna see if we can fit the suitcases in my car. I have an HRV, a Honda HRV. It's not a huge car, but we've managed to at least get 2 bigger suitcases and I think a smaller carry-on size suitcase and the stroller and the car seat for Juniper and ourselves in that car to the airport before. But for this trip, my plan is to pack 3 large suitcases. I generally do 1 suitcase for just Dan and all of his stuff, like shoes, belts, his clothes, swimsuits, all that good stuff. And then the other 2 suitcases, I try to do 1 suitcase for me and Juniper's clothes and accessories. And then the 3rd suitcase is generally all of our extra stuff that we want and need to bring on the trip. But this trip, I'm going to do it a little bit differently because we are doing so many different stays. My thought is to do still 2 suitcases for myself and for Juniper to share. But the first suitcase I'm going to do for our Fort Wilderness stay and our Boardwalk stay. So the 1 suitcase will just be Disney World, I guess. And then the other suitcase I'm going to do is just the cruise. I think that's going to work out. The only downside is the overlap of stuff that might be needed for both trips, but I think it'll at least get us to Florida and then we can go from there depending on what we need to do. So that is the plan. We'll see how that all goes. I have my 2 suitcases up here ready to get packed and let's get started. I also did go through a few weeks ago because I knew the closer I got to the trip, the more stressed I would be about finding time to do this, and thankfully I did because this weekend's been crazy. We went dress shopping, wedding dress shopping for my sister for her wedding next year, which she found a dress. It's beautiful. Obviously I can't share what it looks like, but it's gorgeous. So we did that yesterday. We have a grad party to go to today for the not so little boy man that I used to babysit when he was little. He's a family friend of ours, so his grad party's today. So right now I'm trying to fit this in between the grad party, and then if I don't finish, I will do the rest of the packing tonight. I do have a few more nights to get this done, but because I like to film the video for you guys and for myself, honestly, there's been so many times that I have gone back while we're on our trips and be like, where did I pack that? And scrub through the video to try and figure out where I packed something, and it usually helps me. So we're doing this for both you and I, but I do have a few more nights to get this done. So we have, today's Sunday, we don't leave till Thursday early, like I said. So I do like to get this done now though, that way I can have it done and all set. We'll pack Dan closer to the trip, but for myself and Juniper, hopefully we can get it done today. And like I said, all of our clothes, a couple weeks ago, I laid everything out in bags. Usually when I'm filming the video, I'm trying to put everything together in the pile. It's usually all over my room. But for this trip, I really tried to do it ahead of time. So everything's in bags. I think I showed you guys a clip of that before. Pulled all my lounge flies out, so we just got to get everything into the suitcases. I did start this vlog a couple days ago, so I'm going to throw it back to myself, making lightning lanes, talking about lightning lanes, and all that good stuff. So see you there. Tomorrow is lightning lane day, and Juniper's napping currently. So I've just been going through, if you watched my last pack and prep with me, I kind of explained how I like to go through and kind of plan out each of our days so that I know what time I should get for each of our lightning lanes. And so I did that a few weeks ago. I don't recommend doing that like close to your trip, at least for myself. I find that the closer it gets to a trip, the more I'm like, I don't have time to do that. So I did that a few weeks ago, and then I went back today and I looked at that like schedule breakdown, and none of that is like set in stone. It's really just everything goes to plan, and these are all the things that we'd like to do. This is what the plan should look like dining reservations, what time our flights are, all that good stuff. And so I went through and I looked at what times for the lightning lanes. So I wrote down my list for lightning lanes tomorrow. So last time I kind of went in, I had a different priority for our last trip, which was with my mom and my sister, and we were doing parks all 4 days, and we were getting lightning lanes every day. Where this trip, at this point, I can only do 2 of our days. So our trip is, we're doing 3 nights at Fort Wilderness, then we're doing a cruise on the Disney Magic, and then we're going back to Disney for 2 more nights at the Boardwalk. So because they're split stays and they're not like back to back, lightning lanes I can't do all at once, which stinks. I wish you could like link everything within one trip. I get why they don't, but also it would be really convenient for me at least to do that. And the thing that really stinks is that the 7-day window for the second part of our trip will actually be like the first or second day of our trip when we're there for Fort Wilderness. I only have to do 1 day of lightning lanes that day, but still annoying that I can't do it now. But anyway, this trip, less of a priority for lightning lanes. Like if I don't get what I want, I probably just won't get lightning lanes. I'm sure I'll get what I want though, so we will be getting lightning lanes. The first day we get there is Epcot. It's the day we land. We're going right to Epcot after we get to Fort Wilderness and drop off all of our luggage. The first day we're going to Epcot, so our lightning lanes will be, hopefully, Frozen 3:45 to 4:45, Living with the Land 2 to 3 p.m., Spaceship Earth 6 to 7 p.m. My thought with Spaceship Earth is I kind of thought maybe not even booking a third lightning lane, because once we use the first one, we can just try to book Remy's later on in the day. But also we could do that anyway once we use Frozen. And my thought with Spaceship Earth at 6 p.m. On our last trip, we tested out the whole, you can check into your lightning lane an hour and 59 minutes after the end time instead of just 15 minutes. And we had no issues with that. So my thought is, if we do a 6 p.m. Spaceship Earth, we would technically almost have till 9 to use Spaceship Earth, which usually the last 3 hours of the day, you don't even need a lightning lane for Spaceship Earth, but that was my thought there. We'll see. I can always adjust that to Figment or Under the Seas with Nemo and Friends. Juniper's never done either of those. I just don't know how that day is going to go with flying in that morning. We're all probably going to be tired. I'm not sure how naps are going to go. And Dan's not a huge ride person, so he would prefer just to kind of like walk around World Showcase. I'd also like to meet Dopey, the annual pass holder, meet and greet in the back. But those are all things that, like, if we get to them, great. If we don't, not the end of the world. Our second day of parks is on the 19th, which will be Magic Kingdom. Thankfully, it's the day before the new parade, so I'm really hoping that if anybody's waiting for the parade, they'll go the next day. We can't go the next day. We leave for a cruise that morning. So Magic Kingdom's our last full day in Disney World for the first part of the trip. So my plan is for Magic Kingdom, our tier 1 is going to be Jungle Cruise from 3:30 to 4:30. Juniper's never done that one. I think she'll really like it now because she loves animals. And also, I think she'll be like, wait, what? What's going on? So Jungle Cruise from 3:30 to 4:30. Pirates of the Caribbean from 4:30 to 5:30, just because we'll be over there. I might even bump those up a little bit. No, I'm going to leave them. Because my plan is to use kind of like the grace period after those. And I'm thinking we'll probably be there more around like 4 p.m. We'll see. And then I want to book Tomorrowland Speedway from 6 to 7 p.m. Juniper is over 32 inches, so she can do 32-inch rides. So that means she can do Tomorrowland Speedway, she can do Aliens Rolling Saucers, and I think that's the only other, I think those are the only 2 that are 32 inches. The next tier would be 35 inches, and that would be Barnstormer. Kind of glad she's not tall enough to do Barnstormer. I don't know if I could handle her doing that. She'd probably love it. She's a freaking daredevil. So, but I am kind of glad. Well, so of course the day we picked for Epcot, now we've had these plans for months and months and months. I was originally going to do Magic Kingdom the first day, but because I don't know how like getting our golf cart will go, and I want to be able to drive the golf cart to the dock and be able to take the golf cart there to go to Magic Kingdom, I moved Magic Kingdom to our second full day. That way we know we can take the golf cart. So we're doing Epcot the first day. And of course, Disney is doing test track annual pass holder previews every day but the 17th that we are going to be in Epcot. And at the end of the day, it's not really worth us switching around our whole trip to try and get the annual pass holder preview because it's not guaranteed. It's a virtual queue we'd have to join in the morning. So like, all in all, would not be a great thing for us to like try and switch around. It does stink though. But on the other hand, I'm glad the test track isn't open for that first day because now we don't have to worry about like trying to get a test track lightning lane and a frozen lightning lane. So all in all, happy with how everything's turning out. If we don't get on test track this trip, not the end of the world. I'm thinking that maybe we'll try and get a test track lightning lane after we come back from our cruise because it'll be open at that point. So after Animal Kingdom, if I can try and get a lightning lane, maybe I can run over there during Juniper's nap or something. Dan doesn't care if he goes on it, and I really haven't heard that great of reviews from the refresh, so if we have to wait till December, again, not the end of the world, but feeling pretty good about our lightning lanes. I already have our lightning lanes planned out for the Animal Kingdom Day on the 26th of July. Obviously that's farther into our trip and I won't be able to do those tomorrow, but I'm excited. Juniper, you want to come over here?
Yeah.
Come sit with me. It's my special guest, Juniper. Say hi. Did we get lightning lanes today?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of our lightning lanes are booked. I did not film anything. I meant to screen record when I was getting the lightning lanes, but completely forgot. But we have our lightning lanes. We got all the times pretty much that I wanted, maybe like 5 to 20 minutes off of what I wanted, but for the most part, everything was good. I thought it was interesting. Tomorrowland Speedway, it was like up until 1 p.m. and then there was a huge gap to 6 p.m., which is around the time that I wanted the lightning lane, but I thought it was weird that that middle day gap was gone. And I don't know, I've never really paid attention to that lightning lane because I don't think I've ever used a pre-booked lightning lane for Tomorrowland Speedway. But maybe they always block out the mid-afternoon for storms, so they don't have to give out like as many like redemption lightning lanes. I don't know, but I thought that was interesting. So all those are booked, well, at least for Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and we are 1 week out from our trip.
Yay!
Yay! Are you excited to go to Disney?
Yay!
Yay! Are we gonna go on Frozen?
Yay!
Yeah. What else do you want to do? Do you want to see Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Pluto?
Yeah.
Yeah. So exciting. And I get my hair done tonight. My hair has definitely grown out since the last time I got it done. So happy to be going to get that tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to get my nails and my toes done. We're just checking things off, Juniper.
I'm not.
You're not?
There.
What's on your list to do? Oh, play with like a potato head?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's important stuff.
Mm. Wow.
Wow. All right. That's the update for now. Can you say cheese?
Cheese.
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 Bye. Alright, I never gave you guys an update on my hair. This is what it looks like. I usually get toner on my hair, but I don't know, it's been pretty icy the last couple times, so I asked her this time to not do the toner, and I think I like it a lot better. It's more golden-y than icy. Just feels better for like the summer, I feel like. So hair's done, nails are done, check. So nails, toes, hair, all are done. So I can check those off my list. And we're just chugging along. Actually, the nails was way faster than I thought it was going to be. I really kind of budgeted, like, sometimes I feel like it can take like 3 hours to get nails and toes done at the same exact time. I think in total I was only there for an hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. And I had to wait like 20 minutes to even get into a seat. So really not bad. I really like the color I picked. I kind of picked like this pinky purple color. I kind of went through like all my outfits and tried to figure out what was a good color to wear with, or to get with my outfits. I really wanted to get like a bright blue, but that would have gone with like one outfit. So I almost picked the same color I got for the May trip, but I didn't want to do that because I already got that color and I like to change it up a little bit. So that's done. A couple more errands to run before I run home. My mom is watching Juniper. Thank goodness. Juniper's napping right now, so it's really just she's house sitting, but Juniper was up when I left, so she got her down for a nap. I think she went down pretty good. Thankfully, Juniper is a very good napper, very good sleeper in general, which I'm so grateful for because I know that's not the case with every child, but we're very lucky. So, gonna go run to Target, do a couple quick errands, and then we'll head home. It's also 90, my car says 96 degrees and I'm wearing a sweater because I'm cold everywhere I go. So, oh, and I ran into a Disney client while I was getting my nails done. She was also getting her nails done. She's going on vacation in like 2 weeks, but they're driving down to Disney. So they're doing a couple stops along the way. I think she said Ohio and Georgia, and then they're ending in Disney. So it was nice to run into her. And I wanted to be like, how did you spot me? But let's go to Target. Got the Starbucks. Apparently this is summer berry. Thought I was ordering a strawberry acai. Fail on my part. It's not as good as I was hoping, but I bought it, so I'm gonna drink it. Heck, boba. I'm just not a fan of boba. It's really not that bad. Laid everything out, I think. I'm missing a couple pair of shorts. Those are in the wash, so I need to pull those out. And I bought a couple pair of like shorts to wear under my dresses, so I need to find where I put those. They're somewhere behind the camera over here. I thought they were in the pile, but I'm already stressed. This is a lot of stuff and not a lot of suitcase space. So can I do it? We will find out. I don't know why when I was planning it, I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just put these Loungeflies and these outfits and this suitcase and these and this one. Now it's seeming like very overwhelming, but we can do it. I know we can. I do have a couple outfits in here that I realized I was supposed to try on and decide on like the ears I wanted to bring or which outfit I wanted to wear. Like my embarkation day dress, I have 2 different options, so I'm gonna have to decide that while I'm putting them in the suitcases. But most of the stuff is like fleshed out and I know what I'm bringing. It's just I think this outfit and then my pirate night outfit. We're not doing pirate night theming. I prefer to do like a mermaidy type theme for pirate night. I feel like that goes, right? They're pirates saw mermaids. So mostly because Juniper had a Little Mermaid dress my mom got for Juniper, but bought it for me on the Mother's Day that I was pregnant with Juniper. It's been sitting in her closet and it fits her now, and I thought it was so cute for her to wear on this trip, so I kind of matched her dress with that outfit. So I need to decide which of the 2 dresses I'm bringing that night. And for the whole trip, I really am going to try to not do extra outfits for myself. I think I'm going to bring like 1 extra outfit of each type of thing, like 1 extra dress, 1 extra comfy outfit, 1 extra swimsuit. And when I say extra, that means it's not specifically planned. Like these are all planned outfits and the extra outfits are over in like a little pile over there. So I'm gonna really try to limit myself to just those 3 things for myself. Juniper obviously has more extra outfits sprinkled throughout, but even still, I really didn't pack that many extras for her. I think I'm gonna pack maybe 1 or 2 extras for her. But for the most part, there's not room to pack that much extra stuff. In between the shops and everything else we have, there's laundry available everywhere we're going to be. There's just no need to pack that much extra considering we're already packing this much extra. So let's get this all into a suitcase. Okay, just realized I was missing a whole bag, so that's fun, but we found it, so it's all good. I do generally pack everything in my Loungeflies that I'm using, so like Loungefly becomes a packing cube. Because I'm using 1 Loungefly for all for wilderness because you have to draw the line somewhere, right? So I have my Cowboy Mini Loungefly. Like I said, there's going to be like multiple outfits for this one, so I'm going to fit as much as I can in this Loungefly, and then I'll probably do packing cubes for the rest of it. But that's the goal, to get each outfit in its own Loungefly and basically make it like a packing cube. So if you don't do that, try it, because my sister apparently doesn't watch my videos and she was like, how are you packing all these Loungeflies? I was like, I use them as packing cubes. She's like, oh my god, that's genius. I know. Why have Loungeflies if you don't use them? So, they don't really weigh that much either. They're like a little bit more than a packing cube, but definitely makes things a lot easier. I also try to pack anything for that specific outfit with the outfit. So like Juniper's little Tinkerbell dress, I'm packing the bloomers right with the Loungefly in the packing cube. Otherwise, I will not remember where I packed it. It just makes my life a lot easier to have everything all together. So that is the plan. I also have a necklace that I bought to go with this outfit that will also go like in this front pocket here once I get to it. It's in like my big bag of stuff. And I'm not kidding, it is a big bag of stuff. We will get to that at the end. But once I get to that bag, then I will put like those accessories with the specific outfits. Like I have some cherry things I want to put with this one, my necklace, my second star necklace that I got for this outfit. So those will go with a specific outfit. Anything that like might be worn more than once, I'll have like a jewelry bag, but if it's for a specific outfit, it will be going with that outfit. Otherwise, I forget about it. So that's how I do that. My camera's overheating, that's fun. So on this side, it's gonna be Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Last Day. This is the dress that my mom bought for Juniper like over 2 years ago. She's finally getting to wear it. So my plan for the cruise is to unpack this whole suitcase. So I really want everything to be easily grabbable out of the suitcase. That's why I'm doing all the Loungeflies. Well, part of the reason I'm doing all the Loungeflies, I just like to bring Loungeflies in general. But my other plan is, so Pixie Dusted Mom posted this like hanging packing cube. And because a lot of my outfits for the cruise don't have a Loungefly, because that's just, I gotta draw the line somewhere, right? So to be a little bit more practical, I did buy a hanging packing cube. So I'm going to try and put all the rest of the clothes in the hanging packing cube so that I can just pull that out and hang it up right on the cruise ship. My original goal was to have all of Dan's stuff for the cruise and me and Juniper's stuff in that hanging packing cube, but that's just unrealistic. So I'm just gonna pack like his cruise stuff in his own packing cube, and he can pull that out when we get on the ship. And then we'll pull out, Juniper and I will get ours out of our suitcase and we'll hang that up. I think that'll work way better. We unpacked on the cruise last time, and it just made a world of difference with all of our suitcases and stuff to have them completely unpacked and not be going in and out of suitcases. We can keep the room a little bit cleaner. So that is the goal. Let me get the hanging packing cube and we'll pack all the rest of this stuff up, because none of this stuff goes like into a Loungefly packing cube. So I am slightly concerned that the two suitcases are completely full. So what I'm thinking is we could probably do the 3 suitcases in like a rolling carry-on if we have to. I'm also going to be packing a duffel bag, which I need to find. I don't know where it is. One of my Stony Clover duffel bags to bring onto the cruise ship the day of, to kind of like just have a go bag. We can put it under the stroller. But that is the plan so far. So here's the hanging packing cube. What's nice is it has 3 compartments, like a shelf, 6 separated compartments, and then another shelf down here. So this will be nice. So I can put like each outfit in here if I want to, like maybe some pajamas and something else down here. Not sure if I'll do pajamas or whatever. And then it has like a zipper pouch down here too. So I think this is gonna be really helpful. We can just shove it like right here hopefully. Okay, we will have to see if this thing shuts with this packing cube in it later. But for now, at least all the clothes are in the suitcases. Feel good about that. And yeah, Juniper's waking up from our nap, so we will conclude this tonight. See you then.
8 hours later.
Okay, for you guys it's only been a few seconds, but for me it has been 7 hours. Basically I just left everything in the bedroom. We went and did the things we had to do, went to the grad party. Juniper is now laying down for bed. I hope I can get most of it packed tonight, but honestly I'm feeling kind of like at a standstill. I really want to weigh everything as it stands right now. I did pull out like my toiletry bag, our like basin that we use to wash her bottles, our fan that we love. We have a couple more fans that I'm gonna bring. Sunglasses, what we call our captain's fan. We put this on the top of the stroller for whoever's pushing the stroller. These are like all of my magic bands, jewelry, magic band chargers, the phone holder that I never used for the stroller the last time, so I need to put that in pack it in a better spot. So I didn't even remember it was in there. Ponchos, and then all of like the Juniper baby stuff that I want to pack. So I pulled all that stuff out. But first, I would like to weigh this suitcase, if I can even get it zipped up. I just have a feeling it's going to be already at 50 pounds. Like I mentioned before, my giant bag of tricks. This is basically everything that I've picked up or set aside for our trip. So all this needs to be open and set aside. This isn't all going in the suitcases. A lot of it is for like my backpack, which I'm carrying on, the lounge fly that I'm like designating as Juniper's carry-on. So I did pick her up a new little stuffed animal. Dan and I danced to I See the Light on our anniversary, or at our wedding. That was our first dance. And we're going on the Magic, which has the Rapunzel's Royal Table restaurant, and we'll be seeing the Rapunzel Tangled play on the ship, hopefully. So I picked up the Rapunzel little stuffy that they have. She doesn't have this one, I don't think. She sleeps with the Elsa one every night, and she has Cinderella. I don't think she has Rapunzel yet, so I thought this would be cute to be like a new little stuffy for her to bring with her on the plane. These are socks, ruffle socks. I need to set some of those aside. I did pick up one of the airplane tray table covers. When we flew in May, we didn't have a seat for her. It was my mom, my sister, and myself all in a row, and then she just sat on our laps. And she's under 2, so she technically didn't need a seat. And every previous flight it's been fine, but because she's so much older and so much more mobile, she was really wanting to like kick the seats in front of her and play with like the tray table the whole time, which was stressful. So for this trip, because it's just Dan and I and we wouldn't have a whole row to ourselves if we didn't buy her a seat, we bought her a seat. So she's gonna have her own little tray table cover to put like toys on and stuff. The corners buttoned together to give her more of like an area to really kind of play and hopefully not knock everything on the floor. And then it has a spot to put her tablet on this side. So I'm really hoping that this will help, because part of the issue was also that she wanted to just hold her tablet and then she was getting kind of fussy, wanting to throw it. So fingers crossed that this flight goes a little bit better. May was definitely a learning experience. I also once again picked up a little robe for Juniper to take a picture in. We took a picture last year on our Disney cruise. I bought her a little tiny robe, and they obviously have robes in the rooms for the adults, so I'll just wear one of the room robes, but I'm gonna put that one on her. We'll take a little picture when we order room service together, hopefully. She's obviously more mobile and has more of a say in things, so we'll see how that goes. My mom picked up these like fidget poppers, which Juniper really likes. The little ones that she has. I don't know if I'll bring both of them on the trip. Probably just gonna bring one. Probably one of these I'll bring, but I'm gonna throw one in her carry-on. We do need to pack her hair ties. I also picked up a new cutie little mini fan. Ooh, this one actually comes, oh that's so nice. Back in the day they didn't used to come with like the little rings to put on the back. So I bought a little mini fan for myself, because even though we have the captain's fan, if you're not the person pushing the stroller, you don't have a fan on you. So that's why I picked up this little cutie pink one. I do have a red one, but I wanted a pink one. So that's gonna go probably in my backpack, and I probably also need to charge it. Oh, my little Daisy new emo, she needs to get packed. I'm so bummed I don't know where her original outfit is, but this one's still really cute, so I'm still gonna bring her. Plus she's actually in her Rapunzel outfit, which I think is cute for the vibes of this trip. So picked up this sticker wow for Juniper for the flight. Oh, and my new Touchland. Look how cutie that is. Ah! Oh, it smells good. It kind of almost smells like cucumber melon. I think it's watermelon. Does that make sense? Actually, the podcast that I went on, the Mother-Daughter podcast, I think it's Mother-Daughter's Dreamers, Disney Dreamers podcast. I'll link the episode down below. They actually gifted me this as a thank you for coming on the podcast. So thank you so much. Again, I had so much fun doing it. If you haven't listened, go listen. We had so much fun talking all things Disney. I also picked up this like pin trading board to hang outside of our cruise cabin. I'm really bummed. I had ordered this really cute like Disney pirate set off of Mercari. Somebody was selling it. It was like a Disney pin set, and they never shipped it, so I just had to cancel it today. So that was a bummer. Oh yeah, and I also picked up this cutie casemate phone, waterproof phone protector. A new autograph book for Juniper. I bought a new snack case for Juniper. I thought this one was cute with little like Moana and Hey Hey and Pua on there. thought it might be a little bit easier than the like moving thing that I bought before. That never really fit a lot and it kind of broke after a couple uses, so I don't think that that was really worth it, but picked up that. Also picked up a UPF umbrella. If you watched our May trip when we went to Hollywood Studios, a cast member wouldn't let me stand under the umbrella when we were waiting for a photo, so taking matters into my own hands, I will bring my own umbrella so that way Juniper's not in direct sunlight if I'm holding her. I also picked up this cutie little new book for Juniper to put in her bag for the flight. I also picked up this little travel size pack of makeup wipes. Obviously I'm going to be bringing makeup wipes with like my makeup, but the last time we went to Castaway Cay, I wear makeup to the beach because my makeup has sunscreen in it, so I prefer to wear my makeup. A, I feel better about how my pictures turn out, and B, it's giving me sunscreen protection. Anyway, the last time we went to Castaway Cay, it was so hot that all the makeup melted into my eyes, and I would keep rubbing them, so I had just makeup everywhere, and obviously no makeup wipes. So I picked up just a little pack of makeup wipes to throw in those Loungeflies to bring with me to the beach. That way I can avoid that situation. Oh, I also picked up a wet dry bag for the first time. I think this is going to be really helpful for the beach days, for our Blizzard Beach Day. Hopefully we go to Blizzard Beach, so definitely happy to add this to our travel stuff. Oh, I also picked up this is called bungee cord. I know words. I picked up a bungee cord because I was trying to think, how are we supposed to have a driver, someone holding Juniper in the golf cart, and then also have our stroller in the back of the golf cart. So I bought a bungee cord just to kind of like wrap through it to hold it onto the back seat of the golf cart. Our cruise cabin magnets. Oh, and my pins. Can't forget you. All of my pin traders. If you followed our channel for a while, we've never been pin traders, but I feel like because it's gonna be a longer trip, we're gonna be on the cruise, trading pins just seems like a fun thing to do. So I picked up a bunch of these off of Mercari, and I'm like 95% sure they're all real. Maybe, I'm not sure about this one. I think it's real. The girl seemed pretty legit. And then I know for sure this is real. This one I bought at the outlets back when we had it, and so same with the Jack and Sally like 2-piece set and the Darth Vader one. And then this one, and I am not trading, this Chubby one. The reason I picked the Chubby one, we call Juniper Joopy a lot of the times because on our last cruise, our table server at dinner at our rotational dining thought her name was Jupiter, and he had nicknamed her Joopy. And that just rolls off the tongue for us better than Junie for whatever reason. And Joopy still kind of works because it's Jew and purr, so like you still get the Juniper out of that. But we still call her Joopy a lot of the times. And Chubby kind of sounds like Joopy, so that's why I picked up this pin. Did you need that long-winded story? Maybe not, but now you know. So if you ever hear us calling her Joopy, that is where it came from. I like that it has a fun origin story, so I'm not even mad about it. We'll put this back in here. I forgot that I even put my pins in here. So this is the Loungefly that I picked up for Juniper's carry-on. I was going to buy her like a little Mickey Minnie one off of Amazon, then I was like, why don't I just get one that I would want to use? So I guess we're calling this technically her first Loungefly, but I mean, really, we're gonna share all Loungeflies. But the reason I picked it up was because we're wearing these little matching sets from Happily Ever Threads. Are you kidding me? I think I mentioned this when I unboxed it the other day, but I mean, how cute! Matches perfectly. So we have our little matching sets. Okay, so I have slept on it. I decided I'm going to pack a carry-on. Obviously we're flying JetBlue, carry-on is allowed, so kind of solves my problems just because like all night I was tossing and turning. I haven't packed shoes, I haven't packed my makeup, I haven't packed pajamas for myself or for Juniper, and at this point I don't know where any of that would go. So I'm gonna take like the heavier extra stuff out of both of the suitcases, put those in the carry-on, like anything that's not over like a liquid size. So I'm gonna do that now. And then I think I'll feel better about where we stand because I was stressing. So let's get that all situated. Somebody just woke up from her nap while I was packing, huh? What do you want to see? When I walked out, I said, look, Mama's packing. She said, whoa. Here we have our stuff for Fort Wilderness. Our stuff for after the cruise. All sorts of stuff. What do you see? Is that Daisy Duck? Yeah. So we've got all of our Fort Wilderness stuff here. I put pajamas and... Okay, leave that in there.
Duck.
Yeah, duck, yeah. All of my pajamas and then Juniper's pajamas for the first part of the trip are in there. I'm going to put a separate little packing cube for more pajamas for her over there. I'm just going to wear the same pajamas for the whole trip. If I need to wash them, I'll do that, but I'm not going to pack a crazy amount of pajamas for me, but for her, I'm going to split hers up. So then we have all the stuff for after the cruise, and then our toiletries. This is going to be our catch-all for everything that we are bringing that's too heavy. So we've got our fans, Juniper's like sound machine stuff, magic bands. I put like cruise essentials in here. Hopefully Juniper doesn't lose it. Put it back, baby. Everything's got to stay where it is. And then the last suitcase, like I said, has our big packing cube to hang up, all of our cruise stuff, and my other cruise bags. Oh, and her robes over there. If I need to move that, I'll move it over here. But I think I like how everything is situated. Juniper, are you excited to go to Disney? Yeah? Can I see you? Are you excited to go to Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are we going to do in Disney? Are you going to go on rides? Right. You going to go on the water? Are you going to say hi, water?
Hi.
You going to say hi to Mickey Mouse?
Mama.
You going to say hi to Mama? Yeah. Shorts? Yeah. What?
Art. Yeah.
What? I packed a hat for you. Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
You trying to get over there? Okay.
Okay.
Don't pull anything out. Oh, my ears.
Here.
Can I see them on you?
Hot.
They're not hot. They're fuzzy. You can put them on? Put them on your head. Oh, there's a hat. Yes. You're so good at putting on ears.
Yeah.
What?
Here. Ditch.
Stitch. Those. You're so funny. Those are for your hair.
Bear.
Yeah, is there a bear? Okay, leave him on there. He's got to stay there. He's sleeping. Good kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paper.
Oh, you see Olaf?
Money.
Mickey? Oh, it is Minnie. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Who's on that purse? Oh, don't break it. That's Grandma's purse. Juniper, be gentle.
Whoa. Big.
Who's in there? Is that Goofy? What do you think? Oh, Ariel's or Cinderella's gonna stay in there too, babe. Do you approve?
I'll go.
What?
Go.
If you're wondering what this cord is, it's from my ring light. You leaving? All right, well, I think that's where I'm gonna leave you guys. Like I said, I have a few more things to pack. I have shoes I gotta put in here, which that's all boring stuff, but we're almost there. We're getting there. I feel a lot better with the carry-on. That made a huge difference. I feel like the trend of every packing video is I'm gonna start with this number of suitcases, and then it's always at least one more. I still have not come across my Stony Clover duffel bag. I know for sure where my like Mickey and Friends Sensational 6 duffel bag is, so worst case I will pack that one, but I really wanted to bring the blue and white stripe one because it goes with our outfits. I bought it. It's in this house somewhere. Where I put it is beyond me. So I'm gonna turn over a cup, pray to Saint Anthony. Hope we can find my Stony Clover duffel bag. It's not the end of the world, but it is frustrating because where I thought it was, it isn't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this packing video. I hope it wasn't too chaotic. I think in the end we pulled it all together, but packing is just always stressful no matter whether you're filming a packing video or just doing it without a video. It's always stressful because you always feel like you're missing something. I feel like I've honestly packed nothing, which is unrealistic, not true. Obviously I've packed a lot, but I do feel like I've missed stuff, so I'm gonna have to go back through all of my lists. Like I keep so many lists of like stuff that we need, of our clothes. I have all the pictures of our clothes that I like to pack or want to pack for each trip, so gonna have to go through that one more time, make sure that I have everything, and just have a great trip with Miss Juniper and Dada. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to follow us over on Instagram because I will be doing as close to real-time updates as I possibly can. I usually try to get them up within 24 hours. That was easier said than done before Juniper, and even then I was pretty slow at getting them up, so with her it's even harder because my downtimes have now become not downtimes. Usually I would do it like when we're in line or out to eat, and those are generally like I have to keep Juniper occupied times now. So I will do my best to get everything up for you guys. I'm paying for Wi-Fi on the cruise, so I will have internet the whole time we're gone. So make sure to follow us over on Instagram so you're not missing any of those updates. And then obviously follow us here, subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming vlogs because I plan on vlogging everything from our trip from the moment we get there, well, from the moment we leave our house to the moment we get there to the end of the trip. We're just so excited. Fort Wilderness Cabins, the Disney Magic for the first time, Lookout Key, Castaway Key, and of course back to Disney, stay at the Boardwalk in a water view room, which we've never done before at Boardwalk. And we have our annual passes back, all good things, just so excited. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Give a little kiss. Oh. Say Disney.
Nini.
Disney.
Oh.
Boat? You gonna go on a boat?
Oh.
Okay, bye.